Hey everyone, welcome to thelines.com. My name's Nicole, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about Louisiana online sports betting. But before we dive into today's topic, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, give us a thumbs up, and ring the bell so you know every time we post a new video. When it comes to Louisiana, most of us think New Orleans, the Saints, Jazz Fest, Mardi Gras, Bourbon Street, having those ridiculously good hurricane drinks that give us a hangover the next day, and crushing some beignets at Cafe Du Monde. But now Louisiana is becoming synonymous with something else, and that is online sports betting. The mobile betting market in Louisiana officially launched in the early morning of Friday, January 28th, with multiple operators going live on that first day, and we're here to break down everything you need to know about signing up for a Louisiana online sports betting account and placing your first bet in the state. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. What does mobile registration, what does mobile online sports betting mean in Louisiana? It means convenience for the user. So when you go to register for a Louisiana online sports betting account, you can do so from anywhere. And you can do so by either firing up the operator's desktop site or their mobile app and signing up for an account. As long as you are 21 years of age or older, you are eligible to sign up for this account. Again, there are some forms of gambling in Louisiana that are 18 plus, but online sports betting is going to be 21 plus. And if you head over to thelines.com on this Louisiana sports betting page and scroll down just a little bit, you're going to see what information you'll need to provide the sportsbook in order to complete your registration. This is going to be the same across all operators. They are going to need your name, your address, your email, your phone number, your date of birth, the last four of your social security number, as well as a username and password for the site. This is going to help the sportsbook confirm that you are who you say you are and help get that registration process completed. Now, once you decide that you want to make a wager, this is where those geolocation restrictions come into play. You will have to be physically located within state lines in order to place a bet on a Louisiana sports betting app. However, Louisiana did leave it up to its parishes to vote on whether or not they wanted to allow online sports betting, and 9 parishes decided that they did not want to allow it. So if you are in these 9 parishes right here, including Caldwell, Franklin, Jackson, and a few others, you are going to get an error message when you fire up that app and go to place a bet. You will need to be outside of one of those parishes in order for your bet to go through. We do know with geolocation technology, it can be a little finicky. So I always say if you are close to that state border, to make sure that you move a little bit further away from it so that the geolocation can accurately pinpoint that you are in Louisiana. The same is going to ring true for these parishes. So if you just get out of that parish border into one that has approved online betting, the geolocation technology might have a hard time confirming that you are actually outside of that parish. So if you're getting an error message, just move further away from that border so that your bet can go through. All right, so you're in the legal area. Who can you place a bet with? Louisiana is a fantastic market because you already have so many options when it comes to operators, and we're going to scroll up here to the top of this Louisiana sports betting page to check it out. So on that first day, you had DraftKings, BetMGM, Caesars, BetRivers, and FanDuel, and they all came firing with some really good new user offers. So DraftKings is doing up to $1,050 free, and that includes some free bets upon your first deposit and deposit match bonuses. BetMGM is giving a $1,000 risk-free bet. Caesars Sportsbook has a $1,500 bonus on the table. And you can sign up for as many online sportsbooks as you want in Louisiana and take advantage of all of these new user offers. So there's no limit to the amount of sportsbooks that you can sign up for. If you have one that you love and want to stick with it, great. If you want to sign up for all of them, also great. The way that this market is set up with the ease of mobile registration and how many licenses it allows, we wouldn't be surprised if all of the major operators look to launch in this state relatively quickly for the ones that still are sitting on the sidelines. But again, you have a lot to choose from. All right, so we've covered quite a bit already, including where you can and can't bet, how old you have to be, what information you have to provide, what sports books you have to choose from. Let's talk about what you can and can't bet on. So we have seen in recent markets that have launched, like New York, that there are some limits to wagering, specifically when it comes to collegiate athletics. And many were wondering if those same restrictions were going to hold true in Louisiana, but we have seen that that is not the case. So you are going to be able to bet on in-state collegiate athletics like LSU and any other in-state program. So for college football, you're going to be able to wager on them. For March Madness, you're going to be able to wager on them. And of course, you're going to be able to bet on your favorite Louisiana professional sports teams as well. And I would keep an eye out because it is likely that these professional sports teams are going to sign partnerships with these sports books in the future. And that means some really good promotions and offers for bettors in the state. Now, we have all of this information for you, what you can and can't bet on, what the greatest offers are. On our Louisiana Sports Betting page, we give you sportsbook reviews. We've checked out the products beforehand so you can read up about them before you download them. So make sure to head to thelines.com, check out all of this information we've compiled for you, and sign up using our links because that is going to ensure that you get the best new user deal out there. But we are very excited for this Louisiana online sports betting market. It is an open market. It is a convenient market, and bettors should have a really great time getting those first bets down in time for the Super Bowl as well as March Madness. That about wraps it up for today's video. I will see you next time.